I'm delighted to be joined by our 8th summer signing. It's busy as ever. I'm joined by Adam Desbois. How are you?
I'm great, thank you very much. Yeah, great to be here. So yeah, doing well.
And quick trip for you this morning. I think we already found out you're a local to the area, which is already a plus and a positive for the club. How tricky was it then? Because I believe there was a lot of competition for your signature. What did Scott say to persuade you to join the club?
Yes, it was. It's been an eventful week or so. Lots of decisions to make. Trying to look forward as much as I can because obviously there's a lot of positives to different things. You can weigh up different opportunities. I think a big part is having that relationship with Scott. So he's been there for the last 2 years, checking in on me and stuff. And yeah, I think it's little things like that can take you through. But it's been a tough decision. It's a relief that I'm finally getting it over with. But yeah, we're gonna look forward to the next season and see how far we can push on. But yeah.
And I think through other people obviously researching some of our other signings, I think they're starting to notice a trend that we're signing players that have come through sort of full-time programs. Mm-hmm. Just talking about the experience yourself and then the natural progression for you into obviously playing National League South football.
Yeah, so being full-time, luckily when I was an academy player at Reading, which was good. Went to Brighton for 3 years. Learned a lot of stuff there. Didn't get too much playing time due to the role I was in, but that was a great experience. Came out of that, went back into sort of step 3, trying to it's hard when you haven't played much senior football at that time. It's hard to get your foot in, so you've got to go where you've got to go to play. And then yeah, got into the South from there with Chesson, and then I've pretty much been full-time since I've come out of Brighton. I've been staying full-time in my own time, so an academy place that I used to work at a little bit, so stayed full-time there throughout the week, which was good. So it's been good to stay full-time, and I'm planning to even this year, as obviously it's not full-time with Slough training, but I'll be doing my own stuff in my own time to make sure I'm fully ready to go into that model, hopefully in the near future. But yeah.
And then obviously, I think also people will see that you've not actually been playing a lot recently. Just explain to everyone.
So I played 54 games at Hampton and Richmond 2 seasons ago now, which was great. It turned out that in January time that I actually had torn my ACL. I woke up in the following morning and I had a swollen knee, but it wasn't really that sore. Movement was a bit limited. After about 2 weeks or so, I managed to get pretty much going with it. They thought there was a muscle behind your knee called the soleus. They thought it could have been that, but turns out I just finished the season. I was fully fit. I had no issues, no real pain. Finished the season. Still at the end of the season, still lingering a bit. I had a bit of time off, and it was still a little bit sore. So I thought, I'll just go get a scan quickly. At this point, I'd signed for Eastbourne Borough, back into full time, living down there, and then yeah, due to my own sort of fault, getting the scan in the period, I probably should have waited for scans because obviously I wasn't covered by any of the club because no contract had started by even though I signed it. So yeah, this last year I've just been working the rehab, getting the surgery done. It's been relentless, really. It's probably been definitely one of the hardest years in my life and my career as well. So, but I feel super motivated, feel super fit. Been training the last month or so and feel no issues at all. Passed all the tests. Where I do my rehab, they've done all the testing and that's all good. So, really, no real issues with that at all. Just yeah, looking to get my foot back on the ladder and work up the pyramid basically. But yeah.
And yeah, talking obviously with that progression from that injury, then heading into pre-season, mm-hmm. I'm sure eager to get involved immediately as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I mean let's get the season going. I'm ready next week. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm ready to go. So the next couple of weeks or so, I'm still been training at the moment just to make sure I've got my body back to the robustness that's needed for the season. But yeah, no, I'm super ready and excited for the season to start, definitely.
And just finally, then I'll ask you about the Rebel Army. Yeah. Have you heard many tales of the fan support here at Arbor Park?
Yes, no, it's been good. I came here with Hampton last year, around, I think it could have been Boxing Day actually. I think there was a double header. This is my last year, so 2 years ago. So it wasn't actually last year, but 2 years ago. It actually ended 3-3, and I think Slough scored like last minute, and I was getting a load of stuff from behind the goal. I wasn't giving any out, but I was getting loads of stuff from behind the goal, which is always good. Do you know what I mean? It was a lot of people there that day, and good support, and even seeing bits of it last season. I popped down to a few games last season, and yeah, it was good support. Excited to see the fans home and away, which would be good, and do some bits with the community as well. Some training bits, which will be good.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
I think they'll be delighted to meet you as well, because I know there's been lots of questions as to who will take over the goalkeeping role from Charlie Horlock, and we look forward to seeing what you do in pre-season.
Yeah, thank you very much.